Hello, collective. Welcome to energy reading. Um, right now, the song of the reading of today is, or right now, I would say, is Daylight. If you want to check out the artist, check out my YouTube community board or Instagram. You will know the deets. So I'm doing a new thing to the basis of the lyrics, but if they're channel messages, let's go with that, okay? But I'm gonna start with my channel messages first. Um, Also, you're watching from whomever you're thinking of, right? But I feel like you and your person, you try, or this person, because I'm not quite sure, or if it's your person as of yet, if I'm gonna be honest. But you're trying to make it work, and you have tried so many different ways, and nothing sticks. So it's like you've been going at it for so long to make this suitable for both of you guys, but it always seems to be a struggle. So this is the type of relationship where it's like you have put in the work, or they have put in the work when it comes to you. Take it how it resonates. And I feel like, I don't know, it almost feels like you feel or they feel like it's impossible. Okay? You might be a little bit upset of how it always seems like a trial and error type of relationship. However, you're still the one they choose, and vice versa. Okay? Now I also channeled Belize, okay? Belice. It is a country, or yeah. Trying to look it up maybe. It's a country, or actually it's a state in Central America that borders to Guatemala, Mexico, and the Caribbean Sea. Okay? And right after Belize, I was also channeling Wants to Ask You Hand in Marriage. Okay? So there's this masculine here, or feminine, whomever you're watching for, right? Um, Depending on your situation and who you love, they want to ask your hand in marriage. Okay, maybe that's the thing that feels like a struggle, like they're trying to find a way, but it's always like there is never the right time. Okay, um so there is that. That's the channel message. You want to ask you hand in marriage, and it always seems to like not find the right time, or just life in general with your person always, I wouldn't say struggle, but there are many ways of like you trying to make them understand this, or vice versa, but it always seems to like not work. Okay, so somebody could be very stubborn, right? Um, you could be dealing with a fixed sign. You could be a fixed sign. They tend to be quote unquote fixed. They don't change for anyone, even for their loved ones. Okay, but let's look it up. Fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay, so these placements could be symbolic here. And I got this message on the 5th of January. No, February. But 5th of January could also be symbolic, okay? Maybe they have been planning since that time. But yeah. And it didn't work out, and now I was trying again in February. 5th of February, anything that's relevant. Okay, so the relevance here is that somebody needs to go back to the books and study more, learn more, whether it is college, university, or something about you, or just love, relationships, a certain place. You know, it's kind of like somebody doesn't have all the info that they need and need to go back to the books, okay? Something of this nature. What else? I don't know what. I'm also channeling telekinesis. What? Okay. Maybe somebody's trying to learn telekinesis. Okay, let's just go 5th of January. No, February. I know. January, February could be symbolic, okay? So we got 21 could also be symbolic in terms of age, timeline, pick and choose. So somebody's really like maybe they're getting back into some sort of spiritual work, service for the collective. It's giving light work. It's giving, I want to do herbalism, tarot, Reiki, inspirational stuff, right? So maybe somebody doesn't have all the P's and Q's. Perhaps they want to work together with you, but it's like they don't know how to make it functional, right? So that could also be something they feel like it's a trial and error situation. But oh yeah, somebody could also be from Belize, you or them, or you guys are gonna get married in Belize, or they're planning a destination wedding, and that seems to be like a, oh, okay, let's see if there are time slots in January and then February, or they tried last year, or they have to do it this year. But since I'm mentioning January so much, let's look up there was a moment in time I did this. Look up the zodiac signs for funsies. Let's do it again. So January zodiac signs. We got, let's see, Aquarius and Capricorn. I guess it goes hand in hand with the fixed signs. So I'm on the money. Okay. For some of you guys, the struggle and the error could also be money as well, where it's like it wasn't enough. But I do feel like that's more specific for like the wedding, okay? Not your life in general, but like a wedding, okay? Anything, so basically what they want to tell you, what's relevant here based on the cards. Some of them are trying to tap into their intuition. Some of them is getting weird guidance, okay? But they're definitely trying to ground themselves, so it won't become how it used to. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I don't know, maybe somebody's trying to like get into their gifts and it went sideways, or they're led away by somebody with the gifts that wasn't accurate. Maybe they're like, oh yeah, I'm also like in tune with spirituality. It could be an air sign that's doing that bullshit, or you guys are the air signs that are suffering through this. But yeah, some of them, don't be trusting everything. Make sure you check with your intuition. Because there's somebody here that was trying to do some fraud bullshit, like saying that they're spiritual, but they're not. They're actually of the dark. Perhaps you're working with somebody, or your person is, and all of a sudden their energy is really off. So just be aware that you're not dealing with people that are, the vibration is not aligned with your vibration, okay? Ooh, where you guys are heading. Now, I want to say this. I did mention telekinesis. I don't know if somebody is being led into doing that, or I don't know, there's something off with that. I don't know. Maybe somebody's like, I know how to do telekinesis, and your person, or you go to them for guidance, and it's a freaking scam. Something of this nature. Listen, just be aware. Don't be trusting everything and everybody just because it's like on the up and up. Like, use logic, okay? Remember, you're loved. Side note, if they made you feel loved or whatever, like, everybody has intuition, okay? I do believe some people are gifted with really, really heightened intuition, hence why they have gifts such as these, okay? And then there are people that are just faking it, Okay? As for somebody. Which makes me think about what I mentioned before about things feeling like a trial and error. Perhaps you went to somebody that, knows how to be in this category, but they're using it for low vibrations. They're using it for based on their ego, um, materialistic stuff, just to whatever, but it's not for your highest and best good, right? To just kind of, logic, my friends. Collective. All right. What else? I want to give you guys an advice card. And then I'm going to base it on the lyrics because I'm pretty sure it's much less, serious than my channel's messages, okay? So advice card overall, we got this one. Well, we're all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light, okay? So make sure what you give out, you receive, and vice versa. I'm also getting the energy of like there are one person or there's somebody that doesn't like your light, so they're trying to reflect back low vibrational shit, darkness, right? Yeah, you kind of just be aware. Because you could be somebody that's highly intuitive, or your person is, and they want to play on your top and test you. And yeah, they just don't invite this person to the wedding. That's all I gotta say. Okay? So, based on the lyrics, let's play a little bit of the tune. Let's see. So you guys heard that little bit. But yeah, my love was as cruel as the cities I lived in. Everyone looked worse in the light. There were so many lines that I've crossed unforgiven. I'll tell you the truth, but never goodbye. I don't want to look at anything else now that I saw you. I don't want to think of anything else now that I thought of you. I've been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night. Interesting. I feel like this artist, she's very in tune. She's tapped in. Dark Night, I'm straight to Dark Night of the Soul. Okay, so you could have been in the dark when it comes to your person, or just trying to make. That's what I mentioned in the beginning. This could be relevant. Where it's been, for some of you guys, it's been a fucking struggle. Okay, it could have been 20 years. Okay, and now finally things are on the up and up. Congratulations, you're out of the matrix, you're out of the dark night of the soul, and the struggles in that sense when it comes to love, your person, and this connection. Okay, only if it resonates. Okay, let's see what else she says. And I see now the daylight. Luck of the draw only draws the unlucky. And so I became the butt of the joke. I wounded the good and I trusted the wicked. Clearing the air, I breathed in the smoke. Maybe I ran with the wolves and refused to settle down. Maybe I stormed out of every single room in this town. Threw out our cloaks and daggers because it's morning now. It's brighter now. I don't want to look at anything else now that I saw you. So it kind of feels like, to summarize it, how I look at this song is the struggle is over, and you've been going through it with people being after you, them, and probably against. I am not tuning into their against this relationship, because I don't feel like you and your person associate yourself with individual stars, like not similar. And because she's mentioning things of spirituality in here, you and your person is on a spiritual journey. So you're probably on the path of like, if you're not for me or against me, you're gonna cut them off. Like, you know about cord cutting, you know about karmic people, your person knows about karmic people. So I don't feel like you're gonna be going back just because they're your mother, friend, or your coworker. Okay. So I feel like it's people that are kind of similar to you in terms of faith, and that one person that's like in your circle and they're also tuned in, but they didn't like the fact that you guys are stepping into a new chapter, or perhaps marriage in this case, right? That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. So I guess somewhat of a channel message. Hey, if it resonates, I'm glad to help. But with that being said, we are going to move into the initials. Something might also happen with your throat chakra as well. Maybe they don't want you to speak or have issues with your throat in terms of what you need to say to your person. This could also take place during the wedding day, like some sort of illness. I wouldn't say illness though. Maybe you and your person, like, there is somebody you need to cut off. Like, I can't stress that enough. There's somebody that is just not for your highest and best good. I don't know if it's during the wedding, after the wedding, or before, or like the planning. You're just, no. I don't like it. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like, I was just trying to make this like a first, middle, last initial, because I really don't have the time to go in here, but don't tell me you guys can't see this. Teleki, let's see, he says. Don't tell me you guys can see that. Anyways. So, yeah. For others, you guys who dealt with an ex, that could be on some bullshit, or you're back with your ex. Yeah, you're definitely going to have love with this person. They are your love. Something about the Delhi. You know, you guys could be from India, or India could also be a place of, you know, the destination wedding or whatever. Or you met this person from India or something, or they say they're from India. Somebody could be a med student, medical student. Somebody could also be like an alcoholic. Or they have this weird reek to them, real smell to them or something. Somebody's definitely a rat, for sure. Either they're born during the year of the rat, if you know Chinese astrology, or they're freaking rats, okay? They're not very handsome, it's good. Somebody's definitely a liar, or they lied about something, okay? You and your person could have laughed a lot, or you will laugh at this after you know what's up, you know? Yeah. Somebody could be a Leo. I don't know if you guys can see this. Leo. Somebody could also speak Cantonese as well. All right, my friends, collective, we're about to wrap it up. Thank you for stopping by. But first, middle, last initial. I'm so sorry that it took so long. I'm really also trying to cut down the time. But here we are. Another day, another reading. Actually, another hour, another reading. That's how it feels like it is. And it's been for a while. for a few years. Hopefully you like it. Yeah, que ela queria join in, like.